Hi guys! So in this video we are going to assemble my woven Easter nest. You see all the necessary parts here. We got some heads for the pins here. We got a base plate, the ring and the layers. We have even and odd layers, and if you can't remember right now which was the right base plate, you can just compare the outside with here, and if it's bigger, then this here is base plate 3 and this here is the plate 2, and we will start with plate 2 later. But before we start, we have to check whether our tolerances are good. So for this reason, just use one pin and go to each of the holes here. So everything is working here, and also do this for the ring. So when you use calibrated filament, you won't have any issues. But if you're not calibrated, like this one here, it's a little bit sticky here. So this is wood filament, and this is not so perfect regarding the tolerance, but it works. If it's not working, you may need to clean all the holes here a little bit, because here's also the brim, and the brim may interact with the holes that you not get completely through, so you have to clean that part. Okay, now we're going to start. May have a look at the back of the pin. You see here's a circle, and the circle is not completed, and this is also an indicator in how to insert the pin to the base plate. This makes it much easier because we need to go the pin outside and not inside. So the indicator should be turned to the right side. And when you have a look at the base plate, you have a smaller and a bigger circle, and the smaller circle is of course the ground. So we start here, and you see this open circle has a direction to the right side. So if you insert it this way, you see it's going outside. This is the right way. So you don't have to check this all the time, just plug in your pins with the circle, the open circle is showing to the right side, and then you're good to go. Almost finished. Okay, then turn around. And now if you remember correctly, this was my base plate 2. So I will start with that one here, and then we have to alternate. So wherever there's a spike, we need the pin to be inside, and where there's no spike, the pin needs to be outside. So this will give us the woven optic, and I will do this for layer 1. And then take from the other stack, and here again I don't start here again, I start a little bit different, because otherwise we wouldn't get the woven optic, and we're just alternating this a few times right now. You see it's pretty simple, and here it's really necessary that these pins can be moved, because otherwise we couldn't get the smaller layers into our nest. So that's the reason why these are just plugged in and not directly printed, because otherwise these one wouldn't move and you would make break them in order to get the layers into the nest. Okay, we're 5. Okay, we need to go on here. So whenever you don't know where you took the last from, both stacks have 7 layers, so you can just count the remaining layers and know where you can go on. Here. you see the assembly is quite simple. And it's getting more and more a woven nest. So we're almost done. And the last one. Okay. Now we finished. Let's just check whether we have any errors. No, we have not. Okay, now we can assemble the ring. And here you need to be a little bit patient, because if you not cleaned it correctly and you have not calibrated filament, then it will be hard. But if you did all the steps before, you can just insert it. But as I said, you need to be patient, because sometimes when you plug in the pin, another one gets out. So yeah, just turn it until you have finished all the pins. Seems like we have it. Okay, and now just push the base plate here to the ground and push the ring on it, and do this for all the pins. Here one just get out. Yeah, okay. You may need to do this cross side, then it's maybe easier, and no one of the pins gets out again. So each one is inside, so let's just push all the others again and again and again. Hopefully I do not scratch my table here right now. Okay, and now it's time for the heads. So you can just easily know how to assemble them, because if you use the down layer where the brim was to the inside, you can just push it on. So these heads also have a cutout, and for you can use it as indication where the brim was. Just let it show it to you, and then you can just plug the head onto the pin. And here also, if your tolerances or your filament is not calibrated correctly, then you might have some issues in pushing the heads down, because the tolerances are okay, but if it's not calibrated or when it's not dry enough, you may have some problems. Then just again use a tool to make the hole inside of the head bigger, and then it's also working. But if you've calibrated filament, you won't have any issues at all. So I printed another one with calibrated filament, and there I had no issues. It was really working like a charm. So we are done. Just let's check again. Okay, perfect. So this is the woven nest, and you can also print the grass. Then you really have a cool gift to your people for Easter. So thank you for watching the video. Have fun with printing, have fun with the assembly, and whenever you have feature requests regarding the nest, just let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.